ये एक छोटा सा पैसेज है और बस उसके बाद बात खत्म करते हैं, ठीक है. इफेक्ट्स ऑफ नोज. Noise, effects of noise. So, see that, all of you make noise. So, what is the effect of noise? Right? We've got this passage, effects of noise. Now, you understand the nature of, and have you noticed everything is research based? Salman, that was research based. Before that, what did we have? Pyramids. That was research based, and this is also research. So all the topics are research based in academic IELTS, and in general training IELTS in part 3 we have research based articles. Otherwise there are social articles in general training, okay? But questions are same, question type is same. Now if you're solving one test of academic, it means you have solved 3 passages part 3 of general training. Got my point? Passage 3 is exactly same, right? All right, effects of noise, multiple choice, very, very simple. Question number 27, right answer is A. Question number 28, right answer is B, because after A comes B. Question number 29, right answer is C, because after B comes C. And why didn't we use option D? Because there are only 3 questions. Got it? So this is the best tip. Thank you so much. Class is over. All right, multiple choice questions. The good news, they are type A. Type A means questions and answers are in order. Second thing, you will read the question statement, you will find a clue word, you will go back to the passage, look for that clue word, where you find that specific information, find the answer, and then come back and match A, B, C, D, as we did the previous question. Okay, exactly the same way you will do it. Okay, now let's see. Writers suggest that, one more thing, we've got summary completion and then matching. So it's better to start from here. Otherwise you can start from summary completion. That is, completion type of questions are always easy, whether it is academic reading or general training reading or IELTS listening, okay? So, question number 27, writers suggests that people may have difficulty sleeping. Underline, people may have difficulty sleeping in the mountains because, now people may have difficulty sleeping in the mountains. When you go to Murray, sometimes you have difficulty sleeping. Because means reason. What is the reason that people may have sleeping difficulty when they go to the mountains? Yeah, what's the difficulty? Bahu aa jayega. There is no bahu there, okay? Let's see. Now, look for the word. People may have difficulty sleeping, mountains and all that. And as I said, go to the first paragraph. Can you see mountains? Sleeping? All right. Okay. I'm reading first paragraph from first line. Please follow me. Everyone, first paragraph of the passage, first line. In general, it is plausible to suppose that we should prefer peace and quiet to noise. And yet, most of us have had the experience of having to adjust to sleeping in the mountains or the countryside because it was initially too quiet. You go to the mountains, it's very quiet, and you are used to this Lahore city where there is a lot of noise. Jab tak jahaz na utre, neend nahi aati. People who live near the airport and people who live near the railway lines, jab tak do char gaadiyan na guzre, unki neend pakki nahi hoti. Okay, they've got this thing. So what is the problem? Because in the mountains it is too quiet, that's why you cannot get to sleep. Now, option A, humans do not prefer peace and quiet to noise. Not at all. Not at all. They did not talk about human preference. They talked about peace, they talked about quiet, but they did not talk about preferences. Yes, you can say, I always prefer it, that's why A is the right answer. No. Option B, they may be exposed to short bursts of very strange sounds, like at the night, owl and cricket and, wild animals. Have they mentioned anything like that? No. So in multiple choice, elimination is the best way. Elimination means option A, no. Option B, no. Option C, humans prefer to hear a certain amount of noise while they sleep. Now, listen. People cannot go to sleep properly when they go to the mountain. Option D, they may have adapted to a higher noise level in the city, and that's the right answer. Adapted means changed. People have changed themselves to a higher noise level in the city. When they go to mountains, there is calm and quiet, and they cannot go to sleep because they are used to that noise. D is the right answer. They may have adapted to a higher noise level in the city. Come back to the passage. I read it again for you. I'm reading it. Don't worry. I'll tell you. Okay, and yet most of us have had the experience of having to adjust. Adjust means adapt to sleeping in the mountains or countryside because it was initially too quiet. An experience that suggests that humans are capable of adapting to a wide range of noise levels. Adapting means changing. Okay, so answer is D. They may have. They means humans may have adapted to a higher noise level in the city. When they go to quiet place, they cannot go to sleep. Right? Sure.
Are we supposed to read the options after finding the answer?
Absolutely. If you read them before, you're going to the passage with a confused mindset. That will not help. That will never help. First, read only the question. Go to the passage, find the answer, and then match that answer with the options. And if you read all the options, you are going to the passage with a very confused mind, and that will take more time. Time management will become impossible as well. Question number 28. In noise experiments, Glass and Singer, both are persons. Glass, you know their names, Shisha and Gulukar. These are their names. Mera bachcha Shisha idhar, something like that, okay? And Gulukar. So, Glass and Singer found that. Now, what is it that Glass and Singer found in their experiments? Let's go back. Can you see the word Glass and Singer? Glass and Singer? Okay, now let's see what is it that they found out. For example, Glass and Singer. Everyone there? For example, Glass and Singer, 1972, exposed people to short bursts of very loud noise and then measured their ability to work out problems. Now, and their physiological reactions to noise. The noise was quite disruptive at first, but after about 4 minutes, the subjects means people on whom they did the experiment, was doing just as well on their tasks as control subjects who were not exposed to noise. Their physiological arousal also declined quickly to the same levels as those of the control subjects. Now let's go back. I'm reading it again. For example, Glass and Singer 1972 exposed people to short bursts of very loud noise and then measure. Now to find out means to measure their ability to work out problems. Ability to work out problems means ability to solve the problems. Now let's go back. Okay, Glass and Singer found out that option A, problem solving is much easier under quiet conditions. Did they do any comparison? Did they mention any comparison? No. They will always use the same wording, but that idea will not be given. So A is not the right answer. B, physiological arousal prevents the ability to work. Okay. Option C, bursts of noises do not seriously disrupt problem solving in the long term. Yes. Let's go back. Alright, they say their ability to work out problems and their physiological reactions to the noise was quite disruptive at first, but after about 4 minutes, the subjects were doing just as well on their tasks as control subjects. So at first they were interrupted, but after that with the noise they adjusted themselves, and they used the word but after about 4 minutes subjects were doing just as well on their tasks as control subjects who were not exposed to noise. So those who were exposed to noise and those who are not exposed to noise disturbed them initially, but after 4 minutes with the noise they were doing their work properly. So come back. Option A is problem solving, much easier. Option B is physiological arousal. Option C, bursts of noise do not seriously disturb problem solving in the long term. In the long term means after 4 minutes they were working properly. So burst of noises do not seriously disturb means initially noise disturbed them, but after 4 minutes they were working as efficiently as the people who were sitting in quiet environment. So C will be the right answer. Why not D? That's a good question. Physiological arousal of control subjects declined quickly. They did not mention any decline on physiological arousal. Yeah, but listen, what's the question? They say noise experiment, Glass and Singer found out. Found out means the outcome of their experiment. So this is what they have mentioned, but this was not what they found out. What they found out was bursts of noise do not seriously disturb problem solving in the long term. In the long term means after 4 minutes of the noise, you continue working as you were doing without noise. Question number 29. Researchers discovered that high noise levels are not likely to interfere with the underline researchers discovered, and then high noise levels are not likely to interfere with. High noise levels are not likely to interfere with what? Let's go back. It's the second paragraph. Okay, but there are limits to adaptation and loud noise. Loud noise was one of our clue words. Becomes more troublesome if the person is required to concentrate on more than one task. For example, high noise levels interfered with the performance of subjects who were required to monitor 3 dials at a time. Now 3 dials at a time means 3 tasks at the same time. Do you understand this point? He's saying more noise level is only disturbing when you are doing multitasking, when you're doing more than one task. And he says 3 dials at a time. Now come back. Researchers discovered that high noise levels are not likely to interfere with option A, successful performance of a single task, but it interferes when you are doing 3 tasks together. So researchers discovered that high noise levels are not likely to interfere with the successful performance of single tasks. Come back. There are limits to adaptations and loud noise becomes more troublesome if the person is required to concentrate on more than one task. It means with one task there is no problem. If you are doing more than one task, then there is the problem. So correct answer here is A, successful performance of a single task.